Hi, this is Vinney Chopra. Thank you for again joining on my podcast, Apartment Syndication Made Easy. As you know, I wrote that book, which is a top seller in Amazon. Internationally also got a lot of acclaim, reviews and all. And this podcast is about syndication, about commercial investing. I like to bring great guests for you and dig into their story, their successes, and find out some nuggets from them so that you could really enjoy them and learn from them and then implement them. Hi guys, this is Vinney Chopra back again. Here with me, a great guest. You're going to love Vanessa. She's just a wonderful person. Remember, this is that Apartment Syndication Made Easy podcast, which is a sequel to the book Apartment, and we are giving this away free, guys. Free digital copy and the audio copy. So please go ahead and go to apartmentsyndicationmadeeasy.com. Where? apartmentsyndicationmadeeasy.com and get your free copy from me as a thank you. And also give some great comments and like and share the posts. And we are putting podcasts every day, as a matter of fact, different clips and all in YouTube, in iTunes, and you name it. I mean, we are all over, and Instagram and Twitter and TikTok also now, and all that. So I want to introduce a great friend, Vanessa. I met her just last week. It's so nice. And, she drove all the way 2 hours to meet me. Vanessa Alfaro, she actually started as an entrepreneur at the age of 22. Listen to me, all the young people who are following or the parents, please have this, let them see this episode or hear this episode for the young ones, because you can really be a strong leader yourself in real estate. And Vanessa is going to share with you how she's jumped through the hoops to get to where she is. Started as an entrepreneur at the age of 22. She co-founded a marketing agency that offered boutique services, to clients. And then marketing became only 3 years one of the biggest BTL marketing companies in the country. Congratulations. That's so nice.
Thank you.
And you are from Venezuela, which is very exciting. And in 2017, she moved from marketing, publishing, and production to multifamily. So only 5 years back. And she controls with her husband, I think. Is that right?
Yeah.
The entrepreneur for the MFA Capital Partners Limited, which does so much business, like 75 or 80 million, under their management and purchases. So I'm very fascinated with your story, Vanessa. And, she's an entrepreneur, experienced real estate investor, multifamily syndicator, who recently profiled in the real estate book as 10 Profits, as one of the top 10 successful real estate investor stories. So I'm very fascinated. And you just moved also from Hollywood to Houston into the Woodland area. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome, Vanessa.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And I'm so excited to be here, Vinney, because first of all, I admire you and I follow you. And we are both featured in this book. It's a 10 Path book. And I didn't know you were there, but they interviewed me for the book. And then I received the book. And then when I'm reading who is in this book, I see you here. And I was so excited to be in the same book as you are. And it has been a very interesting time. You're right. I moved from Beverly Hills in California, which I lived there for 12 years. I moved to Houston, which I own properties in Texas, but that was not the reason that I moved, because we also have properties in many other states. Okay. But yes, you're right. When I moved here to the US 12 years ago, my husband and I created a production company that is about cars. So people that love cars, that's what we used to do. And he's still managing that company with videos and stuff about cars, and we drive fun cars. So you will see in my Facebook page that sometimes I drive in different cars. There are not my cars. We just test drive those cars. Well, that was 12 years ago. My husband is managing that company, but we always wanted to to be in multifamily. We always wanted to be in real estate. That was our goal. So I decided to step up from that business, and I opened MFA Capital Partner, which is a multifamily focused company. We only do multifamily. We don't do asset living because we believe that Vinney is the leader of asset living.
Yeah.
So we only do multifamily, and we focus in primary and secondary markets that offer in properties that are in between 80 units to 200 units that offer a high yield return to the investors.
Nice. Do you buy then like big value add, or do you buy cash flowing, or do you buy like unstabilized properties also? Share with us.
Hi, you are listening to Syndication Made Easy podcast. We will be right back after this short break.
Hi, thank you so much. This is Vinney Chopra, and thank you for subscribing to my podcast and YouTube channel and Facebook pages and all the great things, and LinkedIn. Connect with me. I come live to you every Friday at 9:30 Pacific with Vinney and Bo show. Please also look at that, and also the podcast, which is my apartment syndication made easy. The book I wrote a couple of years back became international top seller on Amazon International now. And then we like to bring great guests for you every week or twice a week sometime to give you a lot of great knowledge. So please subscribe. You give us 5-star reviews on the iTunes. The better the guests we can bring, and our ranking will go higher also. Thanks again for following us and really getting the most out of it. Please comment, like, share, because we would love to bring better and better material for you. Do you buy then like big value add, or do you buy cash flowing, or do you buy like unstabilized properties also? Share with us.
That's very interesting. We only buy value add and cash flowing properties.
Okay.
So for us, it's really hard to find those properties, especially for the last 2 years. It has been a wild period to buy, right? But we have a team also of John and very smart guys that underwrite all the time. So we have to analyze about 150 properties in order to decide, well, this is the win, the winner that we're going to get, because our idea is to offer cash flow day one to the investor. Okay?
Excellent.
So that's what we and I mean we both went to the same program. We
did.
Mentor. And I think that education is so important. And I know that you are a mentor. So for people that is listening now, that like me, like I came to real estate from having my companies, but my company was production company about cars, right? I was doing I was kind of the CEO of that company. Okay. My husband is very creative. He knows a lot about the business. But before that, I was in marketing, right? I had a marketing company for 15 years in 2 different countries. That's the company that I opened when I was 22 years old.
Gotcha.
I come into real estate without having all that knowledge that some people have for 20 years, right? So I had to go to a program. And for people that is listening here that wants to go into multifamily, I know that you are a coach and you have your own program. That's the best way to start. Follow a mentor, someone successful that Vinney, that has a program, and you can learn from this person. That's the best way, because you don't want to make mistakes.
I appreciate that what you're saying. Where I am today in the last 15 years, because of the coaching, and all that, right? Because that really ingrained in your mind why you're successful. Sometimes people say, I want free knowledge. And I tell them, there's a lot of free knowledge on Google and YouTube and everything. But who will hold you accountable, and who will really give you the right advice whether you should purchase a deal or not, and then not make thousands of dollars of mistake, I call it. I remember when I bought my 14 units, I was so shivering. Should I buy or not? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And education is expensive. Okay. And what I mean is expensive is that you can pay for a coach and it's going to cost you X amount of dollar, but you can go and try and make mistakes. And that's way more expensive than actually pay for a coach.
Yeah.
And you want to play with your money in that way and try and error, and you want to pay never, ever with the investor's money, right? So education is, you go to the university, you have to pay, okay? So I am a 100% believer of education, and that will save you so much time and money, okay, in the deal.
And you are the prime example of that. Look at that. In such a short period of time, you're excelling and you're syndicating deals, you're finding deals, you're underwriting deals, and you got a great start. And now sky's the limit. Sky's the limit, you know. I'm just thinking about several students who are my personal coaching students. They're raising $100 million now. What? 50 to 100 million. Yeah, because it's the method of madness is finding the great deals and bringing them to the investors, right? But you've got to really build a good investor base. So could we go into that? How are you getting to the investors, and what can you tell the audience? What steps did you take when you had no track record?
Yeah, that's a very, very good question, because the first thing that I did was a year of education. Okay, I just focused on educating myself, and then I partner with people that have 25 years of experience. Okay, wonderful. So I am 100% believer that it's better to have 50% of the pie than having 100% of nothing, okay, and having a 50% of something great or less than 100% of something mediocre. So I partner with very smart and people that had a lot of experience, okay, that helped me to go through the process. Because as I said, I didn't want to pay with experience. I paid for my coaching, and I partner with people that bring that to the table. But also, I didn't know that I was going to be good talking to investors, because as I came from a different country, right? I have a very strong accent, as you can see. So I was really concerned about talking to people, how people is going to react to my, and I don't have the business, maybe the business language, okay, that I should have, right? So, but anyhow, in my first deal, okay, I tried and I was able to talk to people, okay, about that. And then the second time, we did great in that deal. And the second time, I feel a little bit more comfortable.